MP about to tear the roof off.
There he goes. This is something good tonight.
Coming right up, the Spurs. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Thomas in at the 4 spot. Over to the left wing from downtown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls, and MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He certainly is, although MP presents his share of problems as well, Allie. Here's Hall. Three-pointer. Aldridge pulls down the board. Here's MP, and he makes it on the layup.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Hall. Fires the three. The rebound by Atlanta. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut, but it's another season and another opportunity to turn the tables. Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Offensive rebound. Yep, count it.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Jemison. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Lee. In his last outing, he had 11 points. To the paint. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Jemison. The three ball. Aldridge pulls down the board. The Hawks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Atlanta leading by 4. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Jemison. The three. The rebound by Atlanta. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP, good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Paul gets it to go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
MP shot is off. Spurs trail by 5. Thomas outside. Here's Jemison. And the three off target. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 so far. A nice shot by MP.
I just love the ball movement.
On offense, here is San Antonio. And the foul called on MP. Now called by Atlanta. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
They've got MP. He's out there with Risachet. And it's Wallace in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's MP. He's got 12.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the foul called on MP. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Not a surprise pick at all. In fact, this is one of the easiest decisions to make. He's built a reputation as a star. We expect this kind of performance from him. It's always hard to live up to the hype, but he does it, and he does it with style.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. San Antonio trailing here. And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama and it's Jemison in at the point.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
A nice shot by MP.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Hall. Takes the three. Aldridge pulls down the board. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 42%. Here's Lee to the inside. MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Hall. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
MP just showing off the vert.
The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Hall. Counted from distance. Hall's got 15 points.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Down low. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hampton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hall. Thomas, right side. Over Aldridge. Hampton grabs the board. Hampton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Takes a 3. Knocks it loose. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Jacks up at 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Aldridge with the bucket.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Spurs trail by 6. Thomas outside. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Thomas for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And the Spurs shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Jemison. Three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Atlanta leading by 5. Here's MP. San Antonio with a rebound. Hall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. Hall's got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Here's Jemison. For the lead. Aldridge pulls down the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half.
working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
And taking a quick... And the Hawks shooting the rock well at 46%. We got Risache. He's out there with MP. And it's Wallace in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Isley. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And now the Hawks on the break. Ooh, it's stolen away. Watch by Wallace to take the lead. Wallace pulls it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Isley. Pass to Person. Here's Isley. Wide open look. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's MP. No good with a layup. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. To take the lead. Isley, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Launches a 3. San Antonio again can't hit. The Hawks leading to the middle. Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 26 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Misses from close range.
Well, they know he can finish at the...
So it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And this...
Good game, MP. Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year. At least you get some extra rest tonight. Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you get me an autograph? Fans live for games like this one.
Join us for a trading card day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Aldridge is out there with Hampton. Then there's Wallace. Then it's MP. And it's Lee in at the 1. For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. Mobley wide open. Again, Mobley missing. Here's MP. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Fires for 3. Again, Mobley missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Mobley the pass to Morrison. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Mobley. Pass to Jeffries. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the foul called on MP. That's fine. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who Terry Stotts is going with. They've got MP. Wallace is out there with McMillan. Then there's Foster. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 spot. Webb can't hit.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
MP finishes inside.
MP getting a little crafty out there. How about the touch on that shot? Beautiful.
Pass to Jeffries. Atlanta with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Webb the pass to Jeffries. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Jeffries got 7 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Inside, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
MP rattling the rim.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mobley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Hawks. Ware's checked in. And the foul called on MP. And that'll That'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Shaq, you've dunked the ball more than just about everyone in NBA history. So why didn't you ever compete in the contest?
Because it's rigged against big men. The judges just want to see little dudes dunk the ball so Kenny can say, Superman is in the building.
Come on, man. No, it's because you only dunk with power. You have to have a...
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
I like how they've been eating the glass, figuratively. No one should...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks trail by 15. They've got Mobley. Johnson is out there with Hayes. Then there's Webb. And it's Jeffries in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Hunt can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
MP, no good. Lakers leading by 13. Webb with it. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Webb. The 19-foot shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Friday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 16. MP inside. Inside. MP gets it.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Mobley. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Webb can't hit.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
MP's shot is good.
Against contact, too. How about that? They really made MP work for that hoop inside.
Pass to Webb. Here's Hunt. Launches a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
MP laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Mobley misses.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Let's go. Hunt with the bucket. Hunt's got 15 points in just the second half.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Webb. No good on the three.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Mobley the pass to Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Hayes. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morrison's checked in. Wright is checked in for the Hawks. Lee comes in for Foster. The Hawks trail by 19. To the inside. Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 22 points.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And the foul called on Lakers. And here is Los Angeles now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Mobley. They get it back. Johnson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Rebound by Hunt. Hunt's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. A good look for Mobley. Rebound by the Hawks. Aldridge has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Jeffries can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Jeffries from downtown. It's rebounded by Aldridge. The Hawks shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. MP, no good. Los Angeles leading by 22. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. All going up court. Off target at the rim. And Los Angeles guys shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Hunt. Hits the three-point bomb. Hunt's got 10 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
To the middle. Johnson kicks to Jeffries. No good on the triple. Atlanta's shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. MP, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Johnson with a screen on Lee. Can he keep it going? Mobley outside. Here's Jeffries. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Hunt. Here's Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this.
we can get that one back next time.
Can't be reaching like that, MP. Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.
Game time, bring the
Time to
paint
change it up. Get your mojo back.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Always fun when we can get a rivalry game from opposing conferences, RJ.
Oh, yeah. And what makes it so interesting is that these teams don't see each other very often. It makes it special for us, the teams and the fans, when you get together. and go at it. Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Pass to Hall. Fires from deep. And it's Lee with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got MP, and it's Hampton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. Down low. And MP throws it down.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Outside man from deep. They get the rebound. On the wing man. Cans it from the wing.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's man. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And the foul called on it. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got MP. He's out there with Risachet, and it's Foster in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Patterson. No points so far. Holland can't hit. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big.
Oh,
wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Spurs trail by 15. To the left side wing. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
That one's good for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Great look, but off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Carl, pass to Person. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Last time they met in Atlanta.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Up and in on the layup. MP's got 14 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Sinks the tray.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Foster, it's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul. Concludes the first half. Hawks ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, is he?
And that is going to do it for...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Hawks lead by 9. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Hall in at the 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Man, pass to Hall, 4-3, knocks down the long K. Give him 8 points now.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Man. No good on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
MP inside. He's guarded by Man. MP shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Can't cash it in from close range.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall. The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the foul. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got MP, and it's Foster in at the shooting guard position. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Holland. It's hauled in by Foster. Now the Hawks with it. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. To the paint. The rebound by the Hawks. Foster's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
San Antonio shooting around 35% from the field so far. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And 1 more foul and he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Hawks lead by 13. To the inside. Getting it done inside. MP.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the foul called on MP. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be.
Another game, another win. I'll be working tomorrow.
Can't be reaching like that, MP.